Okay, so here's part B. We gotta come up with an idea. Remember the James Canton video from the other day?
Yeah.
What do you gotta do?
Do something.
Do something. Okay? So, give me something to do here.
What about make a simpler problem?
Alright, what would a simpler problem
Well,
be?
just 7 factorial plus 8 factorial.
Very interesting idea. Okay,
See if we can see a pattern.
let's see if we can see a pattern. Alright, we've gotta figure out 7 factorial.
Well, it's 7 times 720.
7 times 720. Did you know that 6 factorial was 720?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is, well, 7 times 700 is,
That's
4,900.
that's 140.
So that's 5,040
Okay, so 7 factorial is 5,040.
plus 8
We just have to multiply that by 8.
Okay, so we just have to multiply this by 8. Okay, 8 factorial. 5,040 times 8.
Well, it's going to be 40,000
and
from that, and then it's going to be 40,320.
Okay,
now we have to add them.
okay, but we're only worried about,
What?
You just have to add the 40 plus the 20.
okay,
So,
so
6.
7 factorial plus 8 factorial, the tens digit is what?
It's 4 plus 2,
Which is
which is 6.
6, okay? So 7 factorial plus 8 factorial, the tens digit is 6.
Well,
Okay.
now for the 9, we just have to multiply the 20 by 9.
Aha,
Which
so,
is gonna,
see, we don't need to calculate the whole numbers out.
yeah,
We just
We just need to calculate only what the tens digit is. And that's going to come from 9 times 20, which is
180.
180.
so and 80.
So this is something, 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 80. Okay?
Yep.
So
And then
you have to, the tens digit is going to be 4.
Okay. 7 factorial plus 8 factorial plus 9 factorial. The tens digit is going to be 4. Okay?
And here, then when you do 10 factorial, you gotta multiply by 10, so everything's gonna shift over, so you're gonna get a 0.
That's interesting. So what's special about 10 factorial?
So you end in 2 zeros.
Why?
Because you
because-
have 2 tens.
Because you have 2 2s and 2 5s.
Wait, yeah, you have a 2, a 5, and a 10.
You have 2 2s and 2 5s in 10 factorial.
So, but and does that and that means the rest of them end in a 0 0 also.
Ah.
So
That's interesting.
So wait a minute. So what's the answer? What's the
So
tens digit of this sum?
It's
4.
It's 0. Well, it's gonna end in 0 0. So it'll stay 4 for the rest of the time.
Right. So the tens digit here was 4. When I added the 8 factorial, the tens digit became 6. When I added the 9 factorial, the tens digit became 4. Then from 10 factorial all the way up to 2006 factorial, what am I adding?
You're adding
Nothing.
0.
0. So what happens? It just stays at 4.
Yep.
So that's a very interesting situation,
Yeah.
right? So we noticed right at the beginning that if this question was about the units digit, it would have been really easy because the units digit was always 0. And the funny thing is the tens digit is also almost always 0 for exactly the same reason. Because once you get to 10, you have 2 5s. Okay? When's the next time you're going to add another 0?
It'll be 100.
Well, 15
Uh,
factorial.
Yeah, you would have another 2 and another 5.
At 15 factorial.
Yeah.
Then
So way before 100.
Yeah.
At 15 factorial, I add another 0, so now I have 3 zeros.
And then
When do I add another 0?
20.
20.
What happens at 25?
You add another. Well, you add another 0.
You add 2 5s, so you add 2 more zeros.
I pick up 2 5s at 25, so suddenly at 25 I have 6 zeros at the end.
And then
Okay?
it'll keep increasing.
It'll
and
keep
then,
increasing.
And then every square of 5, every power of 5, you're gonna increase by that number.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Right? Well, also you pick up 2 5s at
50.
50.
yeah.
So-
2 5s at 75, 2 5s at 100,
3 5s.
3 5s at 125.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. But so this problem, it's just what you said in the beginning. You're probably not going to have to do a ton of arithmetic to get this sum. Because no one's going to ask you to compute what 2006 factorial is.
No.
And it turns out you have a bunch of zeros in the tens digits, except for 7, 8, and 9.
Yeah.
So don't be like 6. Don't be afraid of 7.
Just because 7, 8, 9.
Just because 7, 8, 9. All right. Good job, guys. Good job.